Now,
So,
you guys might be wondering why this is episode number 5 instead of episode number 4, because our last episode was 3, right? Well, our 4th chair, our good buddy Cyrus, is yeah, he's not really on the show anymore, guys. Cyrus is man down, okay? Man down for some I don't know what the age was.
Okay, now you're just slandering him.
But he's I'm allowed to say whatever I want about him, right? This is why Aiden and Dumpy are hesitant, because they talk to the guy, they listen to him for hours, they're like, you know what? You're not a bad guy after all, right? Not me.
Dude, speaking of, we actually have to take a look here at Cyrus. Cyrus is a former friend of the community, all right? He was the host of Augie RFC's podcast, Hooked. He made reaction commentary stuff similar to Benji and Scrubby back in the day. And actually, Aiden was friendly with Cyrus when he was younger. Now, Cyrus was also younger, so Aiden was not old enough to be the first victim. But Cyrus was into some weird shit. I don't remember exactly what it is. So we're going to listen to Optimus tell us, because Optimus, again, was another good friend of Cyrus. He just pops in and he kind of describes some of it while playing Lego Star Wars like a boss, okay? So we're going to get a little bit of backstory on Augie's good friend, who's apparently a pal.
This is the, 8th time that I've recorded this video in the last, I don't know, 16 or so hours.
He was really broken up around the time of recording. Like, this was something that really bothered him.
And I feel like every time I record it, at least up until this point.
Lego Harry Potter, I'm sorry. I saw a cape and I just assumed it was a fucking Jedi.
I don't even get what I'm trying to say right. Like, I find it hard to find the words, really, to kind of express and explain.
This is like how I responded when Bo Blacks was caught doing pornography. Like, when we saw Bo Blacks' penis, I responded with the exact same tone as he is when his friend's a pedo.
Like, I find it hard to find the words, really, to kind of express and explain really just how I feel and, just everything about this situation.
Dude, I'm just picturing this being about Josh now. Like, this is ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm as a person, I'm really hurt because this is somebody I thought was, actually my friend, you know? You think you know a guy, right? And this goes beyond just, some YouTuber stuff, man.
Someone was like, Nick, why are you just pushing Cyrus back farther and farther and farther? I'm like, dude, he's dead. What's he gonna do? Get up and walk away? This isn't really this isn't something I've got to cover immediately. I could do this in my spare time.
Somebody I thought was my friend. This is a person that, we had each other's.
Oh, guys, this new information in the Cyrus case. What'd you do? Dig him up?
Phone numbers. We had planned up on meeting up one day and hanging out, and we had all these mutual friends who all knew him and everything. So I had been friends with Cyrus for going on 4 years or so this summer now.
So 4 years ago, that would make this 2023. So this is fucking 6 years ago.
Collab video, and the first time we really started talking was in some...
Wait, did he actually die? Yeah, that's what the segment is about. This is actually Ultimate Death Review. I don't have a good intro. We're going to use this one instead. Dude, oh god, someone just fucking wrote, oh, you're a dick. Someone wrote in my chat, because you know how Chud Logic starts all his fucking review segments where he's like, a man's life hangs in the balance, and then he plays the fucking sound effect. Where is it? Chud starts all of his fake URR shows, and he's like, oi, mate, a man's life hangs in the balance.
Yes! I am a fucking honest maniac! That's right, motherfucker!
Yeah, dude. That's how he does all of his shows. But someone just wrote in my chat, dude. Dude, a man hangs in the balance. Dude, this is gonna be my version of the Titan Submersible stream. This is so over.
Or 2019, and obviously, probably by now that it's the next day, now that we've all kind of had the night to sleep on it and think about everything, I'm assuming a good amount of you have already heard the allegations, especially if you follow me on Twitter. You've heard a lot of what's going on, but the YouTuber Cyrus was exposed for some pretty just god-awful shit. I mean, how else can it really be put? I mean, he was accused of being a pedophile.
Sorry. I don't know why this is so fucking funny to me, but like this fucking stupid fucking Harry Potter character with a dumb mustache is on the screen. He's like, yeah, my good friend was fucking accused of being a pedophile.
God awful shit. I mean, how else can it really be put? I mean, he was accused of being a pedophile. He was accused of mentally manipulating and emotionally
This gameplay is ridiculous.
abusing several
Dude, he's doing it with Guardian Leviosa.
women in his past, including
Luminous.
ex-girlfriends, Discord e-girls that he was leading on, all kinds of different people that he's hurt. There's a leaked phone call of him admitting to sending a minor a nude photo of
Yeah, I can't. I actually can't. How can you use gameplay for? I have no fucking idea, dude. I don't know how these fucking guys do this. Well, what is he supposed to do? He doesn't put his face on the camera either.
himself, in which he pretty much has no remorse for anything at all. He's completely ghosted everybody who
Is this what it's like when I'm covering like I'm Alex bashing his girlfriend in the head with a skull? A skull. Oh god, dude, I'm Alex just entered EHD. I'm sorry. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck is wrong with me, dude? When I'm Alex is threatening to bash his girlfriend in the head with a brick, and I'm just playing his Fortnite Peter Griffin. Is this what it's like?
was supposed to be
I was joking today. I jumped into Chud's chat and they were talking about how like pirate software is nothing like EHD. And I honestly, I think that like it's a case of people not watching each other's coverage and covering things for a long while that gets people upset. But I guess we'd all disagree with that. It's my position. Fuck you. I don't really care. But like with pirate software, I'm like, imagine if pirate software jumped into EHD and then he got involved with Hassan beef. Okay. And then, I guess Henry Resilient does a lot of content on Power Rangers, and they drag Power Rangers in, and it becomes one fucking like Pangea YouTube drama where everybody's involved.
his friend.
That's what needs to happen. Pirate software needs to become part of the dimensional merge.
He ghosted the internet and deleted all of his content off of his YouTube channel. And to just be 100% honest, man, like I'm still, even the next day, just completely blindsided by everything, man. Like when I was seeing everything kind of unfolding on Twitter last
this is crazy. I had no idea. He didn't. Obviously, he didn't know about this, but
night, and people were saying like, oh, how could Cyrus do this? And oh, this is the end of Cyrus and things like that. I didn't know what was going on. So the first person I called was Cyrus. I called him privately on
like, nah, man, I'm not a pedo. What are you talking about?
Phones, and his number is disconnected because during all of this, I guess his phone number ended up leaking or something. I don't know the full details of that. That's just what I've heard online. But I wanted to hear from him, like, what was going on, because at first I thought this was just like, oh, you know, another random YouTube drama. You know, maybe someone made a video on him.
Yeah, maybe somebody's slandering him. Yeah, that's a totally reasonable response for a friend to have, sure.
Or whatever. But no, obviously I started to see the proof of the allegations, and I saw all of the evidence that had been presented. Unfortunately, I can't really show that in this video because it is going to get this video age restricted, or if not outright deleted by YouTube. I don't want the video to be censored.
Dude, you never want to hear your friend got exposed for pedophilia and then you're like, I can't show you the evidence or the video will be taken off of YouTube. That's insane.
Or if you want to find any of the evidence.
It sounds like they found Cyrus inside of the Mutahar Discord thing that he was looking into.
That has been basically put out against Cyrus in this entire...
This looks like some shit Taylor Lorenz would report on. It's like they found a pedophile in Lego Harry Potter.
Situation. I've linked down below in the description and in the pinned comment.
Dude, Taylor Lorenz is calling the people who are controlling the Lego characters to see what their thoughts on Cyrus is.
Threads that
at 3 a.m.
have evidence of what I'm talking about in this entire situation. So in this video, I just want to kind of clear a little bit of things up. I want to talk about my relationship with Cyrus.
And its sexual nature.
I knew about Cyrus. Talk about...
Just kidding. Optimus is an adult.
I
don't even know the age gap on this, so I have absolutely no idea what Cyrus did.
Confused and how hurt everybody is by these allegations as someone that we all thought was our friend, someone that we thought was like actually our boy. You know, people say like, oh, you know, you can't trust your internet friends. And yeah, I get that. But this was somebody we had been in pretty close contact with for 4 years. Like I said.
And I remember around this time, from the stuff that like did cross my mind, is he would go in a call and he would tell everybody he didn't do it. And then everyone would leave. And then he'd call everybody back and he'd be like, nah, dude, I did it. I just lied to everybody. Fuck, man. I remember that part vividly. Actually, is, God, dude, you know who I could call about this really quickly? Oh god, I'm not gonna actually do this, am I?
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Should I call Dumpy and ask him? Dumpy was like really close with Cyrus.
Cyrus manipulated his best friends and backstabbed them. Texted minors. Was accused as a pedo.
Nobody's ever said, can you bring...
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo, Mr.
No
Oreo.
way, dude. No
Nah,
way.
man, I am not a pedo. As he puts away the telescope pointing to
You just
elementary
killed me.
school.
You just killed me. You just killed me. Why did you do that to me? Oh god. Now I have to keep your donation and do it. Where is it? Cyrus manipulated his friend. That gets me every fucking time.
Said we had each other's phone numbers. He knows what I look like. I mean, I'm pretty much anonymous on the internet, right? But
Luke, did I ever tell you about the story of Wifiskeleton, the child?
this dude knows what I look like. I mean, that's how, like, close of a friend this was to me. We had podcast together. It never ended up
We had
being
what?
a
Wait, we had what?
full-on podcast, but we did.
Who, did you say podcast?
Right, but this dude knows what I look like. I mean, that's how, like, close of a friend this was to me. We had podcast together.
What is podcast? Dude, he podcast together? Dude, they podcasted. They podcast for the entire chat to yeah.
It never ended up being a full-on
They kissed through the screen, yeah. So it's like, it's actually podcast, Nick. It's like, fuck you, I know what it is. Fuck you, it's a joke.
podcast, but we did make a few like goofy bullshit videos on there together. We made 2 songs together. We had planned over the time to bring back podcast and, you know, maybe make more music together. We made a bunch of collab videos together. He's in one of my most popular videos of all time, the Commentary Crusade about Pokimane.
I'm in that video too. Okay, here.
From my knowledge, that is not true whatsoever. The last time that Cyrus got in contact with me was 8 days ago. All he ever discussed in those Discord messages was previewing a new song that he was working on. I assume under
Dude.
his Star 67 alias that a lot of people.
Yeah, that was Star 67. That was him before he was Wifiskeleton. He's like, I'm gonna do music, and then he became like a pedo. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna keep doing music.
People know him under. He made music under that name. I told him a couple hours after he
By
said.
the way, this is exactly how people talk about him now that he's dead too. All right, hold on one second. This is probably better. Hey, what's going on?
Yo, what's up? Was that you yesterday in my chat?
Whoa!
Fake account?
Wait, hold on one second. We are live, just to be clear. And no, it wasn't me in your chat.
Oh,
Is that
so
okay?
don't tell them about the.
Is it okay? Yeah, is it okay to talk to you while we're live? Because I had a question.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I know we haven't
What's
talked
up?
for 2 years, but can you tell me about your deep interpersonal drama with Cyrus and how he was talking to you guys privately and engaging with like the pedo stuff?
Oh my! Right now? Oh,
Like
fuck, I
right
have to
now.
lock in.
Like
I have to
we're in the
wait.
middle of the segment, dude. We need you.
Fuck! Wait, Nick. Okay, hold up. So yeah, where do I?
Can you tell me
have,
about
like,
how
the
your close
questions?
friend got exposed? No, I have no question. I have no idea. I kind of wanted to know about the conversations. Wasn't there like some phone call that happened where he like lied to everybody, called everybody back, and was like, "Nah, dude, I did it."
Yeah. So that. All right. So basically, this is like all kind of off the dome. So if I get some stuff wrong,
That's fine.
Sorry
Yeah, I mean
about
he's dead.
that.
He's dead. Who cares?
Yeah. So basically, he came.
There's
back
literally
with a
no pressure. He
video.
can't sue you. He's dead.
Yeah, I know. Wait, yeah. So anyway, he made a video. It was like really bad. It was like a schizo video. It was like vertical. So Augie and Aiden and I like all commented on the video, and then we got him in a call. And then Optimus was there, and he told us this long story about how like, oh blah blah blah, like his side of the story, whatever. And then basically, what I remember happening was something with like the Snapchat. He like had this girl Cherry on Snapchat, right? That was
Wait,
like,
Xander Hall's
girl.
editor?
No,
No,
I
no,
don't
it's a
really
different
follow their
Cherry. It's
drama
a different.
stuff.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
being a dick. Never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
you're
Bad
good.
time
It's
to make a
weird.
joke. Very
No, you're
emotional. My
good.
bad. Keep going.
You're good. So basically, yeah. So anyways, he said that like, I didn't get sexual with her on Snapchat or anything, like blah blah blah. But then,
And this person turned out to be a minor, right?
well, at first, so yeah. So at first,
How
he said
old
that
was
he didn't.
Cyrus? If you know for you might not remember ages
I
specifically.
don't know the age. I don't remember. Like when this happened, like 2021. I think he was born in July of 03. So he was like, I don't. I'm a retard.
He was
Nick, I
born
don't
in
know, dude.
2023.
July 03.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude.
2003. But yeah, so we had the girl on Snapchat. Or, yeah, so I think he said like I didn't have her on Snapchat or I didn't talk to her on Snapchat. Then he came in, he's like, I'm gonna be real, I did have her on Snapchat, but it wasn't sexual. And then that ended up being a lie too.
So he called you. He's like,
then-
I've never seen this girl before in my life. Hung up.
No,
Called you again.
he knew who she was because that was the original girl from the allegation. But he said that. So he came back right in May or something, 2023, right? He was gone from January to May.
Mm-hmm.
He came back, and then
I recommend
he
watching
said that
Nicholas
I didn't talk to her on
DeOrio's latest
Snapchat. But then
video.
it turned out he did talk to her on Snapchat. He confessed that, but in the call, he said he didn't. He got off the call and he said he did.
Sure. So you guys had a
Right.
podcast. You had Aiden. You had Augie. You had all these. Like you guys were all doing a show
What's
together.
the name of the
right?
guy?
And when you were doing that,
Nick Oreo,
obviously this became
Mr.
more.
Oreo.
It was bigger for you in particular, right? Because you, I mean, you worked with this guy at the time where these allegations came out, and you had to make a big decision. So did you come away?
The big decision. Sorry.
All right, it wasn't a successful
Sorry.
podcast, but I was talking nicely. Okay.
It was what? It was a.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So, when you were in, did you come away from this thinking that the allegations were true? Did you think that Cyrus was a pedophile? Because I don't remember the actual details.
At the end of the day, like at the time, or like yeah, I did.
You did, okay. And you
Like,
could,
right now,
you had to
yeah,
cut
like,
ties. You couldn't work with him.
Yeah. Well, so he kind of just dipped. Like he kind of made he did not. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like no one was really talking to him. Like I think he kind of just was doing the music shit. He
Yeah.
tried to come back, but then it didn't work out because people didn't really believe it. Like a lot of people did believe it, like his fans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, the thing is, he actually he came back as like Wifiskeleton and then found tons of success. And my chat right now probably has actually heard their the music that he made, not because he actually sang it. Even if you're a real scroller or a YouTube chat viewer or whatever who watches shorts, you ever watch the Peter Griffin, like, if you see me out in Quahog, say hi, but if you catch me at the clam, I'm a talkative guy. That was actually Cyrus. They dubbed over his voice. That was actually like his
Yeah.
song, and that went viral
he was
the day
massive.
he died. That went viral for like a month afterwards. That's Cyrus, yeah. Dude, my chest is like losing it right now. Yeah, that song, that's Wifiskeleton. That is Cyrus. We haven't
like-
gotten to the newer stuff yet, but I kind of wanted to give like a little bit of a backstory to the audience from somebody who I guess directly knew him.
wait, so does your chat even know who this guy is at all, or like nah?
I mean, I'm sure some of them know Cyrus because some of these are like old Augie viewers, but I'm sure anybody who's
Sure.
newer probably doesn't know him super well. Did you so like when was the last time you talked to Cyrus?
So we had a call. It was in 2024, and he this around this time he was again trying to like clear his name. He made another video around this time, and I remember talking to him and just kind of being like, so his main like smoking gun for defending himself was that the girl lied about her age, and he supposedly had a screenshot of her confessing to lying about her age, but it was a cropped screenshot, and in the full screenshot, it was her recounting someone else's story.
Oh, so
But that
you just
wasn't
straight up
actually
caught
her.
him lying. Like you caught him like fabricating evidence to defend himself.
Well, yeah, but and then I think I remember him saying like he didn't know that or some shit, but like
But
I don't
how would he
fucking
not know it if
probably
it's
did.
his message?
Or if he did, yeah, exactly.
Like he
I don't
had sent
remember.
this screenshot to somebody and only had the crop piece, and the original one just happened to only be on her phone.
Yeah, as if someone like gave him that or something. I think
Yeah,
that
well, I
was
mean,
what he
at
was
that point
saying.
where you're like, all right, this guy's lied to me enough about this, I'm not gonna really engage with
Exactly.
it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
And I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember. I think something else happened with that around that point in time too, but I don't know. Yeah, that's basically it. I think.
Okay.
From what I can remember.
I'm just gonna tell my chat, Dumpy, you do streams on YouTube. What's your channel name that you use right now?
Wait, no, no. We made the big decision. It's on Kick right now.
You're on Kick right now. You moved to Kick. If you guys have ever watched Caseytron streams, imagine like the hectic stuff from Caseytron, but the person who does it is funny. That's Dumpy.
So yeah, Dumpy live on Kick, but we also have these like bite-sized little clips on Dumpy Wins 2988, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Someone runs that account. You know, Styro #1. Or I like this guy Cyrus. One of these are not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. Oh, you alone. I'm sorry. I'm fucking with you. I'll see. Or is it over? Is it over?
Well, I'm heading out. We're still live. What do you do? I ended the stream? The stream just ended right there. All right, bye, Dumpy. Thank you for hanging out.
See you, bro.
All right, we're gonna get to the death stuff now. That was good. I love the little bite sizes. Yeah, the bite sizes are good. Dumpy's a really talented streamer. He is. Even though he comes off a little bit slow here. When I kind of caught him off guard in the middle of the night, so I get it. But people were asking me to 2x speed him in real life. That was kind of fucked up, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have those powers. So yeah, I didn't really want to watch any more of the Optimus videos, so I thought we would like bring the Optimus video to us, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to get into more of the death stuff. There's an internet versus video that covers the death stuff really well. And the reason why I actually thought this was actually... All right. This is my Titan submersible live stream. The reason why I thought this was so fucking funny, as fucked up as that is to say, is because his friend did like an IG live where he's just like, I didn't kill him. And it is like the most peculiar, this guy, because I don't think he had anything to do with it, but if you were going to fucking talk to the police, this is the last thing that you'd want to say. All right. So I went to this video. I was watching this Connor going through like the thing, like giving reactions as to Wifiskeleton dying. Right. This is like, yeah, here. This is how it came out. This is a serious thing. Please be respectful. We were informed this morning that Skell died. This is obviously Wifiskeleton. It is Cyrus, commentary YouTuber. He was found already cold when the cops and medics arrived. It's not a joke. I'm sorry, everyone. So that's how people found out about it. And then a bunch of Reddit posts went up. This is actually the last night live that he did that they're going to show right here.
That night. It attaches this clip.
If you want to pull up and kill
When did he die? This was 2 months ago.
It's the time to do it.
I mean, this was one of the drama cold cases, so I didn't really think we needed to get to it very quickly.
If you want to get a flick with me, it's the time to do it. I'm gonna overdose tonight and kill myself. I'm just joking.
Maybe it was suicide.
I'm not gonna actually do that. But yeah, nah.
Total reaction replies, hold the fuck on.
I kind of forgot that clip. I just thought he overdosed.
Man. A Hindu potato says, man.
Well, I mean, I guess we didn't really leave much to the... Okay.
People take these words lightly. Please check up on your loved ones regularly. Potential ad replies, it was a cry for help. Rest up, Goth Angel. And Fantastic Victory says, bro, literally every song of his mentions what do you mean?
Dude, we couldn't have possibly seen this coming. Every song is like, I'm gonna kill myself. Tonight I die. My life is over. It's like the new album, Last Night to Live or something. It's like, how could anyone have expected this would happen?
And Eternal Gomez replies, stuff like that in songs is often made up or way overblown to fit the image or aesthetic.
Neo cocaine.
So actual words from the artist outside of song matters a lot more. Not to say it doesn't matter in songs either. Prod tweets out the Discord message we already read and captions it by saying, I did not expect Wifiskeleton /Cyrus/star67.
So obviously these are tweets of people talking about it. Now, there's a live stream from Ice Mop and Bumpkin where this person goes live and he's the one who found the body. We have like the testimony of the guy who found Cyrus's body, and it's weird.
All of Cyrus's IRL friends Ice Mop and Bumpkin went live on Instagram, describing the situation, how they found him, how they tried to help Cyrus by not letting him take drugs.
I gotta be honest with you. The minute Connor stops talking, Unintentional comedy begins. It is like a shocking fucking video.
And basically just how everything went down. And here is that stream cut down a little bit, but the full thing will also be linked in the description.
Wait,
linked in the description.
Was that a spelling mistake? Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, here.
So basically, last night, everything seemed fine.
So immediately, some fucking drugged out of his mind moron gets onto the microphone and just starts explaining the... oh, God, dude.
Everything seemed completely fine. You can ask Souls. We had FaceTimed them. Like, everyone was so happy. Am I zooted? I'm completely sober. I've been...
Am I zooted? No, dude. This is me, dude. This is the real me.
Crying all day. My eyes are red because I've been crying all day, bro. And I don't know how to feel because it feels like I damn near just lost my brother. Y'all can screen record this if you want. I don't really care.
It sounds like he's reading off of a script, but it's actually, like, this is actually live. And he's not looking at anything.
I'm disappearing off the internet. Bumpkin's right next to me if you guys want to say hi to Bumpkin. Yo. He's saying yo. And honestly, this really hurts me.
Is this a sketch? No, this is real. This is a real video that came out.
But there's a hole in my heart because you don't understand. This was my brother. And I really hope sit here and troll and say I killed him, bro, because I didn't kill him.
Dude, this guy's like, you're like, oh, dude, Nick, why are you making fun of this guy? He's just clearly going through trauma, okay? His friend just died. He found the body. And then he immediately opens up like, man, I didn't fucking kill this guy. Like, he's fucking destroyed.
Sit here and troll and say I killed him, bro, because I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. I'm not guilty as fuck because we sat there together. We sat there together. That was my best friend.
Bro, it's like, I don't even know who you are, and I think you did it now. What's going on?
And it
obviously, I don't think he did it.
makes me so mad when you guys say it's my fault. And here's why, bro. Because the whole time, I sat here taking care of him.
He was dead. This guy was fucking putting his hand in warm water or something, probably.
Listen, he wanted to do more drugs every time he would do a drug, and I would smack it out of his hand into the
He probably took it.
I got tired as fuck. I went to bed. I wake up. He's sleeping next to me. I was so excited. I'm like, it's a brand new day. We're out here for a whole week, right? We're out here for a whole week. I was excited. I was like, I'm gonna go get us some Red Bull. Me and Skelly.
This guy wakes up. He's like, yo, Skelly, I'm gonna get us some Red Bull. Let's go.
We're gonna go out today and we're gonna go have some fun. I come back with the Red Bull and I realized he was laid back on his side. And I swear to God, I screamed so loud, Skel, I got us Red Bull.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, am I supposed to not fucking laugh? Am I a bad person? Am I a fucking bad person for laughing at this? This is like unintentional comedy.
Screamed so loud, Skel, I got us Red Bull. I got us Red Bull.
Dude, he's lowercase yelling at his friend. It's insane.
But I got a lot of explaining to do, bro, because it's really like, I love all of you, and I understand why it could fall.
Is he fucking putting pills in a container right now while he's what is he doing? It's like, wait, what is happening?
Really, like, I love all of you, and I understand why it could fall and look bad on me. This isn't fucking drugs, by the way. This is gum.
Oh, it's gum, guys. Thank you for fucking correcting us.
But basically,
you just start hearing the sound of pills hitting a container.
Bro, I got back mad excited. Just got us some Red Bull, and he wasn't waking up, and yeah, we started freaking out. Bumpkin called 911. We started giving him chest
You just know the police got there and he's been like dead for like 6 hours, cold, and his body's not moving. And then he's probably like, dude, so should I like fucking should I go to the hospital? Is there anything you can do? And they're just like
impressions, trying to see like, bro, there's no way. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Bro, I got Red Bull right here. We could zoot him up, I think.
What was happening? This is my brother. I hope you guys understand how far back me and even Bumpkin and him go way back. It killed me. I've cried so much today. I don't even show my face ever on here. I've cried so hard today to the point where there's no emotion coming out of my fucking... I can't...
I think that's probably your fucking receptors, you know? It's probably your opium receptors.
Cry anymore. I've cried so much today. There's no news out about this yet at all. We're still figuring it out. We had to talk with his parents. It's just so unfortunate. We had so much...
Yeah, complete straight face. I have cried so hard today. This has been very difficult for me. I got him and I was like, yo, man, I got the Red Bulls. We are going to have a good day today. And then I found out that he was cold and I called the police.
So much plans coming up, bro. We were all gonna go to Europe. We were all gonna go do insane things. We had so many plans, bro, and it just breaks my heart. I don't care if anyone wants to put the blame on me and say Cap, but you guys don't know him like I did. You guys didn't sit here every fucking day. He owed, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not gonna put the blame on anybody, but I'm pretty sure someone made him really upset while...
Oh my god, so now all of your little defenses for this fucking guy are going evaporated, because now he's trying to fucking imply that somebody else made him kill himself the night before, and it's actually that person's fault and not him who was there. Okay, he's literally swinging it on somebody else. So yeah, for everyone here who's like, oh, Nick's a bad fucking person, this is really mean.
Put the blame on anybody, but I'm pretty sure someone made him really upset while I was asleep last night.
Dude, this guy's not even fucking, he's dead. He can't suicide bait. He's getting posthumously fucking suicide baited, dude.
And he took a bunch of something. That's what I'm assuming. Cause I woke up and I thought he was just sleeping. Have y'all talked to Jades? I talked to Yen. Me and him went and visited Yen a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put the blame on someone, but it's this guy's fault, dude. I'm not gonna tell you who it was, but it's definitely this guy's fault.
If y'all really want to update on Yen, all I'm gonna say is that he's doing well. He's sounding a lot more happier. I will say that. Do you know what it was on? I'm assuming it was either Xan or Drank, bro. Cause that's what he had secretly, like, I'm assuming. Yeah, every time, listen, bro, just I hope if you guys are Christian, Muslim, whatever you are, bro, all I want is for y'all to pray.
Dude, bring it back. Send it to we lost this round, but it's not over yet, Jesus. Get ready for the next one.
Pray for him. I hope that he's in a better place because this breaks me, bro. Did you give him the drugs? I was smacking that shit out of him, bro, out of his hands. I was smacking every drug out of his hands. Have you told Yen? No, I haven't told Yen. The reason why I haven't texted anyone, bro, listen, hear me out. Y'all are saying you handed him the pills, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Me and him were getting high together, but we never like overdid it, bro. The most we did,
he's dead,
was he is pronounced dead. Yes, he is. Unfortunately, like, bro, I sound so emotionless right now, but it's because you handed him pills. Why do you care what you're saying? Because of the fact that they were hidden, right? Have I told Odin? Me, I hope everyone in this live knows.
He's arguing he took the drugs away, and then Cyrus had more drugs, and he took more drugs and died. That's what he's arguing, obviously. Just to be clear.
Me and Odin don't really talk to each other like we're friends. Me and Odin don't really talk anymore. But, bro, let me tell y'all, bro. I'm a good fucking person. And so is, bro, Jeremiah. I'm not even gonna call him by Scott. Jeremiah was an amazing person, and I swear to God, you can ask. I can add Anna to his life. She was there.
All right, so you get my point. This is just like a crazy fucking video. This keeps going for quite a while. I'm not going to play any more of it. But we're going to check out a video right now by the guy named Crash Out Clancy. That is his full YouTube channel. I might subscribe if the video is good. And then apparently... I think this is going to go through all of the stuff that we've kind of been talking about here. Mentions of grooming, suicide, etc. is the trigger warning at the beginning of the video. This is a small YouTuber who just popped off, and this video got 200,000. So congratulations to that person. I'm pretty excited to see this because, I mean, I know who Cyrus is, and I interacted with him a few times, so pretty hyped up.
To a gas station and post the Addy on my story. If you want to pull up and kill me, it's the time to do it.
Is he dressed up as Dream? What am I looking at right now?
If you want to get a flick with me, it's the time to do it.
That is an insane thing to delete a video off. This video is not monetized.
I'm gonna overdose tonight and I'm just joking. I'm not gonna actually do that.
On May 5th, 2025, Wifiskeleton, also known as Cyrus, passed away to a drug overdose. A tragic end to his rather interesting life. Behind the YouTube success and streaming milestones was a young artist caught in a storm of identity shifts, allegations.
I like this guy's voice, bro. For a commentary video essayist, this is unique. I don't know if this video is going to be good, but I kind of like the voice.
An emotional weight he displayed through his music. The fame that had once lifted him up slowly became a burden. The shift from commentary to music wasn't just a change in career, it was an escape. But even in the freedom of melody...
That is true. That is true. I mean, he was already doing music, but he had to escape commentary because they were chasing him down. They were chasing him to the police station.
In lyrics, the demons that he dealt
lyrics
with never truly silenced. So today we'll take a look at the cautionary tale of Wifiskeleton.
You hear it? You hear it? When you see me out in Quahog, say hi. When you catch me in the clam, I'm a talkative guy. I hate you. Actually, can we find this? I need to hear it, dude. I gotta hear it. He can't claim me, right? Intellectual property and shit. When you see me out in Quahog. There it is. I can't stress, this video went viral the day he died. So we found out that he died. We opened up IG and it was just all Cyrus.
If you see me out in Cold, say hi. But if you meet me in the clam, I'm a talkative guy. Maybe we'll talk over beers and remember the time. And we know we live in my lowest summer family guy. Yeah, a lot of white boys do impressions of me. And you always
Is this not fucking insane? Unironically, this is kind of a bop too.
see my clips on your air.
And you can ethically listen to it because he's not profiting off of it.
But that algorithm's always trying to censor me. They're even worse than the fellas at the FCC. Next day I'm walking and move.
Alright, go watch the rest of it. Somebody put a lot more effort into this than Cyrus did.
Wifiskeleton, better known today for his moody genre-bending tracks that dominate TikTok and streaming charts, didn't always live in a world of echoing 808s and emotional soundscapes. Before the stage name, before the millions of streams, and long before the viral fame, there was Cyrus. Born as a YouTuber commanding attention online in an entirely different way. At just 14 years old, Cyrus launched himself into the chaotic orbit of YouTube commentary. It was
Unironically,
2018 and the digital
Aiden had two pathways: irrelevant streamer or pedophile. Okay, there was the two options for Aiden.
once held by Leafy.
I'm sorry, I'm too mean to Aiden. I actually watched a little bit of Aiden's stream yesterday, and he's like, Nick treats you like shit. And he goes, actually, I don't know if you know this, but like, Nick is really nice to me behind the scenes. It's just that like him and all of his friends for years or whatever kind of treated me like shit publicly because it was kind of the bit to just treat me like shit. But they've always been like nice to me and stuff. Like, am I that mean to him? Is it that bad? Do I need to be a bit nicer? Holy fuck, dude.
Here sat empty after the platform shakeups. That absence left a void to fill, and Cyrus, armed with gameplay footage and fast cuts edits, filled it with the raw, unfiltered voice that hit home for countless viewers that were looking for something new.
You have to understand, this 14-year-old kid printed money. Okay, this was a time when like Turkey Tom wanted to be a virtuous fucking video essay channel who posts once a month and uses copyrighted music to be better or whatever than everybody else. All right, there was like a upper echelon of like Tro, J. Aubrey, like these content creators looked down. I don't know specifically if those ones did, but the creators like him, like them, looked down on people like Cyrus. They didn't like that Cyrus was coming on the scene and making slop commentary before the term was even existing or whatever, before anyone even knew what slop commentary was, you know? And they were trying to like go after like Benji, Cyrus, Scrubby, Aiden, like they just treated them all like shit. There was one of them who was what the fuck was his name? Loki, who got accused for some bullshit, and like not bullshit, like he actually did some shit, right? The Loki guy was like a huge piece of shit. I think it went by like David Citrus Gaming or something. And when he got exposed, when like the David Citrus Gaming guy got exposed, the arguments made in the video were like, hey, this guy sucks. Also, he's a lazy reaction commentary channel. I'm so mad, bro. I just killed that guy and somebody else won. Fuck, dude. It was like this guy, he's like, this guy's like a pedophile or like a rapist or something. Also, he makes lazy videos. Yeah, I actually made a video defending these guys back then.
Within a year, still only 14, he crossed the unfathomable milestone of 1 million subscribers.
First, I just want to go ahead and say thanks for all the support in yesterday's video. We got like an entire 30,000 likes in one day, and that's actually crazy.
1 million people watching this kid that barely knows how to drive. By 2019, he was a mainstay of the commentary world, racking up views, praise, and influence.
Yo, what's up guys? Ching Chung Bing Bong Black Guy here, and basically today I'm just going to deny all the rumors. I'm sadly not Leafy's here. If Leafy just found
I heard Cyrus's best quality is that he was like a machine. He was so good at analytics that like I don't know if you know this, Scrubby, like Cyrus, his family disowned him. They were like stealing his money or something. That was the allegation, and he ended up moving in with Scrubby. And then Scrubby and him were working on like making him a shitload of money. And that was the goal. The goal was bring Cyrus in, make him work. And something I guess had gone haywire because he ended up leaving and doing a bunch of other stuff. And ultimately things didn't go well. But like Scrubby tried to like save this kid's life essentially.
on some random black guy to like do this face reveal and he's just voicing over this. I'm not Leafy. He might be. Bro, I'm sorry. You're really close. Anyways, yeah.
He was a bunch of like people succeeded around him. Yeah, this guy was like an algorithm genius from like 15, 16, and 17 years old. It's crazy. Like he could literally create channels for fun that would get a shitload of views, a shitload of subscribers, like stuff that we would work our entire fucking YouTube careers on. This guy would have like little fun pet projects to build something and blow it up.
What's up, guys? It's Cyrus and a 15-year-old black kid, you know, fresh out of Harlem.
But unfortunately for Cyrus, shit wouldn't be sweet for long. As soon as he started to involve himself with certain communities and people online, things would take a little bit of a turn. On January 24th...
Why do you use the R word? And like, wait, hold on. What the fuck is wrong with you, scumbag, just like Nathan? Why are you using the R word like Ethan uses the N word? Because I like to, okay? And I'm bigoted. Fuck you, Dan.
2023, Cyrus released a video titled, quote, "I hurt a lot of people," end quote, in which he publicly addressed and took
Unironically, I've never heard the valve sound used like this, and I don't know why, because this is great.
Accountability for a series of harmful behaviors. In the video, Cyrus admitted to having emotionally manipulated and cheated on multiple individuals, primarily women he had interacted with on Discord. He acknowledged that much of his conduct stemmed from a deep need for self-validation, which he pursued at the expense of others' well-being.
And it's like, oh, a crazy shocker. Up-and-coming YouTube star who was 14 years old and got a shitload of attention later in life or whatever, ended up like cheating on a bunch of women when he turned like 18 or 19 years old or something. It's like, this is a tale as old as time. All these people do this shit. It's insane.
Cyrus expressed remorse for the pain he had caused, describing his actions as emotionally abusive and deeply regrettable. He emphasized that his behavior was not isolated to a single incident, but part of a broader pattern, and stated his intention to seek professional help through therapy in order to begin making meaningful changes in his life.
I'm going to start this by being as blunt as I can. I've been fucking up for a really long time, and I've been hurting a lot of people, especially a lot of women on the internet, and I just can't keep going on receiving all this positive support and pretending like everything is fine, daily uploading like I'm not fucking up every day. I just want to be completely honest with you guys, as I've been being honest with all of the girls that I had basically.
And I guess he wasn't honest? Is that like the main takeaway here, is that he really wasn't honest?
These girls, man. But I was just hurting them. They were all thinking that they had met the one. They were all thinking that we were going to have a life together and shit. And that just wasn't true. It has led to me hurting a lot of people, man, and some of those people even being younger than me. Some are saying that one of the girls was like 12, but I just want to go ahead and say that's not the girl's.
Okay, so here, Cyrus is addressing these people's ages and stuff now, so obviously that is the allegation.
Age at all. But I even heard a girl that was 3 years younger than me, and it was so fucked, man. Like, it's so fucked up. I can't keep getting positive support. I can't keep reading all these lovely comments. It's fucked, man. Like, I really need to be off of the internet. I really need to go get help, and I need to stop hurting people. So that's what I'm going to be doing as of today, everybody. You will not see me around for a good long while, as I really want to get help. I want to stop lying to people, and I want to stop hurting people. I can never undo any of the things that I've ever done to any.
I mean, this ultimately is kind of a tragic story about how his life went fucking haywire. I mean, there's so many different paths he could have gone down being a fucking 14-year-old YouTube star.
Buddy, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry to anybody that ever felt like we'd have a life or a future together.
Why are you even watching this? Because it's funny. And I find it funny. And I'm engaged with it.
I should have never let
if you push me, I will triple down on things I don't even believe, motherfucker.
you on. I should have never lied. I should have never even flirted with you in the first place. It was stupid.
He then posted this on community notes. "Thank you to those of you who watched."
I'm just wondering, I'm just joking.
The video I posted this morning opening up about my actions. But please stop defending me and giving me benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be gone for a while, so
this is a tragedy. Why are you watching this? Because it's hilarious and I love it!
I can really change and hold myself accountable. I don't plan to ever lead a girl on again. I'm so sorry to anyone I've hurt, seriously. It's crucial to acknowledge that many of the incidents Cyrus referenced in his apology took place while he was still a minor, specifically around the age of 16. While this detail does not absolve him of responsibility or serve as a justification.
Alright, I assume the pedo allegation part wasn't when he was 16 though. Because that would be fucking crazy if that's true.
For his behavior, it does offer important context.
But I don't think Augie and Dumpy would have dropped him as fucking co-hosts if he was a 16-year-old messaging a minor.
Regarding his level of emotional maturity and judgment at the time.
I need to hold him accountable.
to his age during these events is not meant to diminish the harm, but rather to contribute to fuller understanding the situation. However, the controversy did not end with this video. Just one day later, on January 25th, 2023, additional allegations surfaced. A young woman on TikTok publicly accused Cyrus of being abusive, further complicating the narrative and added more layers to the already unfolding situation.
Yeah, dude, this one motherfucker made another video on me after I already responded. So I couldn't include her.
The post reads,
God damn it.
I don't care. I'll say his name now since everyone from his little Discord crew is here to hate on me. Cyrus is an abusive weirdo piece of shit who needs some serious effing help. I've got all of his exes in my DMs telling me they experienced the same shit.
It's a Neo I'm Alex situation.
It is me. If you are one of his e-girls here to hate on me, literally run away from that man. One of the main concerns with the situation is the lack of clarity.
Like, I'm sure you've seen this profile pic around too.
Surrounding this specific allegation. The initial.
All right, buddy, listen, the Valve thing was cool for like 2 seconds. All right, we're like 7 minutes in. It's time to change the song.
Accusation was presented in a vague and really non-specific manner, offering very little concrete detail about the nature of the supposed abuse. The ambiguity did make it difficult for the public to fully grasp what had occurred or to
I like the editing here too that he's using. It's pretty clean.
Understand the severity of the
reminds me of like old commentary. By old, I mean like 2019, 2020.
Claims, but however, shortly after this accusation...
This is like a Turkey Tom still. Like if you told me this came from a 2021 Turkey Tom video, I'd believe you.
...was made, an individual on Twitter known as Hello Indigo, who had previously been involved with Cyrus...
Maybe I'm just happy that it's not a fucking Sunny V2 clone. I feel like Sunny V2 is like destroyed commentary video essays, and it's super fucking cringy. Like everyone is just like a clone who copies his exact editing style, his fucking dialect. It's annoying. I can't stand it.
An individual on Twitter known as Hello Indigo, who had previously been involved with Cyrus romantically. Nigga, we...
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Cyrus romantically. Gonna be the end of niggas with additional allegations. They posted an
What the hell just happened?
Gonna be the end of niggas.
Oh, he's saying that Discord is okay.
With additional allegations. They posted an extensive statement using Twitlonger dramatically titled Cyrus is a huge piece of shit, surprise. In this post, Indigo disclosed that the wrongdoings that Cyrus had publicly apologized for on his video were only the tip of the iceberg. According to Indigo, the public apology Cyrus released was nothing more than just a calculated design to smooth things over temporarily. Cyrus most likely thought that if he came out first with a response, then it would alleviate anything else that...
So people probably watched that and went, "Oh fuck, he wants to get help," and then they saw this stuff. It's like, "Oh, this is all the stuff that he left out," and it's like, "Oh, okay." So what we just got was a PR statement designed to look like he actually wanted to take accountability, and then he probably went fucking ballistic behind the scenes, which is, I guess, in line with what I heard about that time period, even though I didn't participate in any of those calls.
That would come out. The Twitlonger went on to describe how Cyrus had downplayed the severity of his actions, implying that the situation behind the scenes was far worse than he had led his audience to believe. Indigo wrote, in early 2020, right before COVID, Cyrus made advances towards me. I was 15, he was 17, and I was simply excited to have someone into me. I played along and gave into his odd habits. For example, he would try to sing lullabies to me and apparently other women he was involved with. He would talk in a baby voice and suck.
I mean, it's fucking 2 minors. I don't know.
His thumb when upset. He had multiple...
If this is... I don't think this is the only thing.
...delusions that led me and his close friends into believing he was and probably is schizophrenic. He swore up and down he had a daughter who he acknowledged was imaginary, but he talked to her while on Discord calls with her.
Bro! Okay, I'm listening to the wrong shit right now. I'm thinking fucking... Hold on. Wait, what?
Also fully believed and defended that he was an angel sent from God.
I'm sorry. Wait, I clearly have been fucking keying in on the wrong part of this.
Who had made a deal...
Excuse me? The blood pact?
...with the devil for YouTube fame through a blood pact when he was 13. This led to a huge fight between us because I was concerned for his well-being. This doesn't end here though. Over the 3 years that he has been with his girlfriend, he has had dozens of online parties, which I can...
What is an online party?
...confidently say all of them were once his fans / looked up to him. Nah, bro, is the Discord Diddy, bro. It's over. He would integrate underage fans from his Discord servers into private calls and other servers and work them for months, building trust before...
Okay.
making advancements and asking for sexual
Now, obviously, he's not 17 at this point.
favors and nudes. They painting this man out to be the Discord Diddy, man. He's the Discord diddler. These screenshots were also provided, but mind you, they could be fake or not. All of this still remains alleged, and to be honest, it's not really a big deal. I mean, she was 15, he was 17. I mean, do we really care about this one? All we can really take from the Indigo
Okay, all right.
post is that she was backing up the claims of him talking to under.
Dude, I'm actually shocked here because I'm like, okay, this must be the allegation. And this motherfucker hits me with another one. It's like, no. Indigo's not the one. It's the next one. It's Sparkle. Oh, it's not Sparkle. It's actually fucking Walnut. Walnut has like the crazier allegation. We're like 9 minutes into this video. I'm realizing this guy's got 50,000 cases.
Age girls. A set of leaked direct messages began circulating online. These messages appeared to show someone confronting Cyrus with accusations of inappropriate behavior involving minors, specifically labeling him as a pedophile. Rather than explicitly denying the claims, the individual in the messages responded with an apology, which only further raised the suspicion. However, it is important to note that the authenticity of these messages has never really been directly proven. There was no confirmation that the messages were actually sent by Cyrus himself, leaving their legitimacy in question and added an
Dumpy, is this not one of the things that you confronted him on specifically? I remember this screenshot.
another layer of uncertainty to this controversy, at least at the time. Following the earlier accusations, an audio recording surfaced that significantly escalated the situation. The clip featured a phone conversation between Cyrus and another individual, during which he admitted to speaking inappropriately to someone named Cherry, who was notably younger than him. In the recording, Cyrus expresses regret for the way he communicated with her, acknowledging that his behavior was completely unacceptable.
I didn't know how to.
The apology raised suspicion. It seems like he was out of his way trying to like get ahead of all this stuff, but he accidentally blew it up even more. I just realized I had notifications muted. Fuck, I shouldn't have did that. My bad.
He communicated with her, acknowledging that his behavior was completely unacceptable.
I didn't know how to talk to you and confront everything. And I want to try to right now. Like, specifically the I don't know, I'm just going to say Cherry, I guess. I've never really called her that, but the Cherry stuff. I remember the day it happened, and I'm just going to tell it exactly as is. I kind of left a couple details out when I was telling Ryan earlier because I didn't want to, like, I don't know. I thought that it would come out like I was like,
Bro, it's crazy. If you close your eyes, it sounds like this guy literally has Dumpy's voice. It sounds like Dumpy filmed this and pretended to be Cyrus. I think I'm actually breaking the story wide open.
What's the word? Not justifying, that's not right. It sounded like I was giving it a reason for why it happened the first time in my head, so I didn't tell him exactly. But basically, I was drunk one night. I went up to my room when I was living with my friends. I was probably, I don't really know, maybe 17 at the time. I'm really bad with time. I'm just going to say I was 19, bro, because at this point I don't care. I feel like a monster, man. Whenever.
Dude, I was 17, but I'm going to say I was 19 just because, like, yeah, that'd be, yeah. Let's just say hypothetically. Let's say I was 19.
There had been this thing going on for a really long time where she'd, like, message me, like, really horny stuff, right? And I would do the thing on Snapchat where you slide slowly.
Dude, I'm bad with time. I was either an adult or a minor. We'll never know.
So, like, you can see the message without it, like, opening and stuff. And I remember in the beginning, I was a little uncomfortable. I was more grounded, I guess. I was just kind of like, ew. I think I told her not to do that.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was 19 years of age. Okay.
One time or something. But this particular day, I don't know. I had seen it for like the billionth time and then I acted on it. And I can't ever undo that, man.
How old was she?
I had no reason to.
This guy locked in, dude. On what?
On it. I had no reason to have her added.
He has a nice voice. I would have believed him. What's wrong with you, Chris?
I had no reason to say hello to her.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Chris.
I had no reason to have her added. I had no reason to say hello to her. There wasn't anything specific about her or something. It wasn't because of her age or anything, or because of how she looked or anything. It's just...
What did she look like? Why did you say that? It has nothing to do with how young she looked.
Just somebody showed me that they really, like, wanted to do with me, and I was like, wow, somebody wants to do with me. And then it happened that first time, right? And then the next day, I felt a bunch of guilt.
Nicholas!
And I was like,
The
dude,
goat.
I was really fucked
Thank you
up
for the
last night.
$5,
Like,
my lad.
can we forget that happened? And then, God, I don't want to go into the conversational specifics, but I'm going to try to.
Dude, this guy doesn't even know how old he was, so this is exactly what happened.
It went something along the lines of that. And then she was like, so you didn't like it? I was like, well, I did, but it's wrong. And I was never able to put in the words why it's wrong, even though it's obvious. I'm older than her. I'm too old for her at this age.
Bro, this person better not be fucking... This better not be like a 1917, or I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's kind of weird.
I'm gonna dig this guy back up and yell at him, dude, if he fucking... How old was this person?
I don't know. It wasn't ever about her age, though, to me. That's just what made me feel so wrong about it in the beginning. And I couldn't say that. I don't know why I didn't.
Back in 2019, when Cherry was only 12 years old.
Oh my god! Okay.
She came across Cyrus's channel and quickly became an enthusiastic fan. We know this because...
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
I don't know why I didn't.
Back in 2019, when Cherry was only...
That's fucking insane.
Only 12 years old, she came across Cyrus's channel and quickly became an enthusiastic fan. We know this because she started creating fan art of him and sharing it on Twitter, which occasionally led to Cyrus noticing her and interacting with her online. At that time, Cyrus was 16 years old. In early 2020, Cyrus saw some concerning tweets from Cherry that hinted at her struggling emotionally. He reached out to her via direct message, offering a private space where she could open up and vent. Soon after, he encouraged her to switch her conversations over to Snapchat, mentioning he didn't use Twitter much for messaging. Cherry kept confiding in him through Snapchat, and as time went on, they developed a closer relationship. Eventually, Cherry began sending him inappropriate jokes, sexually charged jokes to be specific. Initially, Cyrus did express discomfort about these jokes, but he ended up saying that they were fine.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's insane.
As long as they weren't frequent. Around mid-2020, when Cherry had just turned 13, the roles briefly reversed as Cyrus, now 17, confided in his own emotional struggles, vented to Cherry mentioning his recent breakup. The day after this, he crossed the line by sending her something inappropriate. The following...
Whoa!
Recent breakup. The day after this, he crossed the line...
You know what makes this even worse? Is they had like a long-standing years, like this is... Hey, this is weird. We should probably not do this. So anyways, 3 years later. Yeah, I don't know. That's insane.
By sending her something inappropriate. The following day, he apologized, admitting that what he did was wrong. Cherry asked if it was because he didn't like it, but it's more important to note that Cyrus was fully aware of Cherry's age, as it was clearly stated in her Twitter bio. These details align with Cyrus's admission in the phone call that we had just watched. A lot of these Snapchat messages included fantasies of wanting to kiss this girl and essentially rape her. Most likely in a kinky kind of playful way, but
most likely.
Regardless of the fact, it's still said. And 13 and 17, while both still minors, is still just kind of weird. Cherry would make her own Google Doc, and a couple excerpts from them being, I ended up making a private story for him where I post nudes. So in that way, if I wanted to send him nudes but didn't know if he wanted them, I could just post them on
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
the story instead, so he can check it himself if he wants to. One time he replied to my story.
So is he 16 or 19? That matters. I guess it depends on when they actually... It's like, clearly he had this thing, like he was around this girl for like at least fucking 3-4 years.
And told me how he wanted to...
Like he became an adult and didn't cut this off. And it's insane that he did it when he was 17, but it's more insane that he didn't cut this off when he became an adult.
To rape me and fill me up in all of my holes. The rape part made me a bit uncomfortable at first, but I didn't say anything about it and decided to just go along with it. He told me after quite some time of us talking that he used to find me attractive when I was 12.
Okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, it's... Okay.
And how he had the selfies I had taken of myself saved on his phone from when I was 12. He also told me that he had sent one of the pictures to like some of his friends, I think, and asked them if they found me attractive. And when they did, he said it made him feel better because it made him feel like he was less weird.
Yeah, no, this is gross. This is insane. This is wow. Okay, yeah, Dumpy, I get why you fired him now. I'm seeing what happened here.
He also told me how he used to moan my real name while masturbating, which I used to use before on socials when I was 12. I didn't take this as something weird at the time. I actually felt really happy that someone wanted me in that way and that he actually found me attractive. Although the recording lacked broader context, such as the full nature of their interactions or the exact timeline, it nonetheless had a major impact. For many viewers and former supporters, this audio served as
Dumpy just wrote in the chat, he goes, "That was my boy."
as the final tipping. Regardless of
Dude, broken heart. Dumpy, stop talking. Do not stop associating yourself with this person.
missing details, the recording reinforced existing concerns.
Cyrus needs a cell. Oh, Julianne, you're gonna love where this video goes. You don't know? Guys, Julian thinks that Cyrus needs to see the inside of a cell.
And severely damaged his credibility, especially with other YouTubers he was friends with or cool with at the time, as the commentary community absolutely flooded this event.
Yet another YouTuber has been caught in 4K being a complete weirdo, and this situation
Why does Cheeto sounds like a child in this too? That's so funny.
Situation isn't just like some random YouTuber got exposed, bro.
Dumpy, am I gonna get mentioned in this video? Maybe, dude.
I knew this guy for a long time, and I would have even said that I'm friends with him, actually. I mean, I wasn't like buddies with this guy. I wasn't best friends. I wasn't FaceTiming him looking like this, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? The reaction commentary YouTubers, I remember this. They used to have a document of topics that they covered, and after a topic would be 6 months old, you would then be allowed to take that topic and then make a video. It was like all these guys were coordinating how to make different content and then reuse the same content on different channels. So it's like, oh, it's been 6 months, I can make the video on cringy kid 15 or something. Is that not fucking hilarious? Who orchestrated? They had like a fucking Google document where it's like, this is a good topic, 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 and they would log them. And all these people would make like millions of dollars. It's insane.
You know, we weren't on that level, but I would say I was cool with him. You know, we were gonna collab actually at some point. So this information, you know, this drama, this controversy, bro, this hurts, bro. This really hits me at my
I've heard rumors of documents. I mean, they're true.
At that moment,
they definitely did. I mean, none of these guys are active anymore. They totally did it, yeah.
Any remaining goodwill towards Cyrus seemed to collapse, marking what many considered the effective end of his online presence and career. Cyrus would then wipe his YouTube channel, something that a lot of people saw as an admission of guilt, and he would be pretty quiet as Cyrus for a while. Nothing else would be said about the situation. Cyrus came back only a few months after the controversy, making his comeback on May 6, 2023. On that date, a YouTube channel called High Key a Throwaway.
High key a throwaway. Oh, so this is the alt that he had posted on, right? To see how it would go.
He posted a video titled Star 67 Response with Proof plus Phone Call. In this upload, Cyrus addressed several misunderstandings and pushed
it was a leak. I think I remember I remember when this dropped.
Back against what he described as blatant falsehoods.
This was a schizo
Cyrus
video?
made a
Yeah.
statement that led many people to doubt the credibility of the information they had heard back in January.
So there's a ton of bullshit going around that I gotta disprove. I'm have proof for literally everything that I.
You could tell he's like smiling cheek to cheek as this was happening. Weren't you in a call with us in Keemstar? I don't think I was in a call with Cyrus, but I was in a call with somebody when this came out.
Mention, and I'm gonna put a call with Sherry at the end of the video where she confirms that we're 3 years apart. She was not 12. We were not to have it. And that the women posting all these lies online were just using her as the cover for everything when she doesn't even want to be fucking involved. First off, Milk Celine, Jessie, or Whore, who's an 18-year-old OnlyFans.
Dude, there was one girl who was just known as Whore. When she was 12, they had proof, right? No, they don't have any proof. Here's what happened. So that's why he mentioned the 12-year-old in the initial video, but nobody was really talking about it yet because it seems like he was trying to get ahead of that. Because you remember, this 12-year-old thing happened after his response, and he addresses the 12-year-old. Most people find out for the first time out of Cyrus's mouth.
Model is the one who really helped kick off all this shit with her Discord server filled with a bunch of baseless bullshit. She kicked off the room.
And it's also funny that everything is baseless bullshit now, even though he's previously already apologized for all of it.
That I had with a 12-year-old. I'm just gonna flat out say that's not true. She then tried to change the age to 13 recently. That's also not true. A friend of mine who wanted to form a genuine, unbiased opinion based on what actually went down asked for proof of me ever talking to a 12-year-old. In response, whore wastes this nigga's time for hours, then says mother sucker when she came back. And then the next morning, she hits this nigga up saying that he was in her dream.
What is that flamenco? Is that a picture of flamenco?
She did.
I think that's flamenco.
Just changed the subject. She's constantly threatening to pull out all this proof that doesn't even exist, when all she has is flirty screenshots. She literally accidentally confirmed herself that Cherry is 3 years younger than me, while scrambling to find proof that does not exist.
Many of the rumors Cyrus claimed to debunk actually surfaced well after the original incident. Considering how much information had emerged accusing him, one might
Yeah, I remember it took a real long while for
expect
everything
this
to
video to focus heavily on refuting points
Because
discussed.
people are just asking, is Cyrus guilty? I don't know, man. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know, man. It took a while before people kind of made hard positions. And then Dumpy says she literally had the proof.
Earlier?
Well, I mean, I mentioned Crash Out Clancy is going to show it.
However, for the most part, he mainly offered apologies to the girls involved and addressed a handful of false claims, rather than thoroughly challenging all the allegations.
I got a text from my nigga iGrowCap saying that Cherry had messaged him on Instagram. When I saw that shit, I was beyond confused because honestly, I thought Cherry was a part of all the shit that had been going around. But it turns out, all these girls have just been speaking on her behalf this entire time, putting words in her mouth, manipulating scenarios.
Well, oh, okay.
Because all these people do is lie. After my nigga Cap got this DM, he got me into a group call with Cherry, and she said everything that she felt like she needed to say. I feel like this is really the best thing that I can show y'all, because screenshots are just not ever going to be enough, and I can completely understand that. You don't ever get the full
screenshots are pretty good. I mean, like, more screenshots would probably be pretty helpful if you had them.
Shit is always cropped. In the end, this situation is really...
Dude, shit is always cropped. Dumpy, did you know this shit is always cropped? Did you know sometimes things get cropped?
A prime example of that shit.
Is that a
niggas were lied to for months and made to believe that I'm really going after 12-year-olds. This shit is ridiculous. I'm about to let these clips play and then the video is going to end and shit, but I just want to say thank you to the niggas who heard me out from the beginning and understood that there was more to the story than what was let on. And to the niggas who dropped disses and shit and switched up on me, I can't even really be mad at you niggas. Because the way that everything came out, you literally were left with no other choice than to believe everything that you were shown.
Wow, he's so nice about this. He's not even mad that people are falsely accusing him. What a good guy. We should forget everything that happened.
After really did not help either. I just felt like I was genuinely obligated to take time off of the internet after I cut off literally every girl that I was talking to and decided to announce everything publicly. But I've done literally everything that I said I would in January. I've been off the internet, I've been living my real life, going to therapy, and I'm just fucking doing shit now, seriously. But I'm gonna let these clips play, bro. Hopefully you guys have heard me out and shit. Thank you for watching this shit.
Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of...
So this is the person in the call, I imagine?
Weird. They do.
Like, dude, they have everybody thinking that, like, I, like, had Ethan with a 12-year-old or something.
But no.
Oh, this is supposedly with the girl, right?
Really what happened.
And this editing is insane.
You know.
Yeah, they don't want
Did you just say his dealer's named Therapy? Good one.
talk about what actually happened. They don't give no fuck. I don't know.
They just want to make you look bad.
But they have every right to be pissed off about the fact that, you know, I didn't link up with them, I didn't date them, I didn't want to pursue anything with them because I did waste their time. I get being mad about that shit. But to be so mad that you can lie about me talking to a 12-year-old girl is actually fucking insane. Every day they make more and more lies, and it's been months.
Right, this clip is going on forever. I'm trying to engage with it, but he just keeps going.
You don't fuck with me or my music.
Is this the whole video?
Or my content, then I can respect your decision. But I'm done with all that internet flirting shit, and I want to clarify that...
Alright, so he comes out and says it's not true.
and had been pressured into lying about the nature of their relationship. He presented a Discord call
Eventually, he does finally stop talking forever.
where
but-
Sherry appeared to admit she hadn't actually been 12 at the time. To many viewers, this seemed like a damning piece of evidence for a couple reasons. Not only did the primary accuser, who had provided the most substantial evidence, allegedly confess to lying, but if Cyrus's claims were true, it would mean his reputation and career had been destroyed by false allegations. Because of this, some people began to believe the entire story was made up, and that Cyrus
Tom Dark exposed, Turkey Tom, false accuser?
had been wrongfully canceled. And with his Spotify booming as Star 67 at the time, a lot of people started to support him again. At that point, it looked as if Cyrus had successfully cleared his name and regained much of his fan base. However, that wasn't the full truth. In reality, the only falsehood Sherry admitted to was her statement claiming the entire situation was fabricated. The other allegations still stood, and I'll tell you why. On May 1st, 2023, just 5 days before Cyrus uploaded his comeback video, a Discord group chat was created that included Sherry, Jess, and a woman named Danya. Allegedly, Jess was an old acquaintance of Cyrus who had found out about his involvement with Sherry back in May 2022. She confronted him about it, which resulted in Cyrus blocking her.
Bro, this is the first time I've ever seen hordes of messages in Snapchat. Have you ever seen this many Snapchat screenshots ever? Anytime in any drama ever.
With Sherry back in May 2022. She confronted him about it, which resulted in Cyrus blocking her. That was essentially the extent of their direct contact until Jess later resurfaced by posting an audio recording in which Cyrus appeared to admit to communicating with someone too young for him. This version of Jess's role is noticeably different from Cyrus's portrayal. There's no indication she instructed anyone to lie. Rather, she was simply someone who released evidence on Twitter.
So there's like a new clip.
Discord group chat was initially set up to compile and preserve Sherry's past conversations with Cyrus, with the goal of uploading these screenshots to a public Google Drive for open access. By May 2nd, 2023, the purpose of the group shifted slightly. The members began coordinating a plan for Sherry to message Cyrus on Instagram, pretending to forgive him in order to gather more information.
There's no way, bro. There's no way. Are you fucking... It was like I pretended to be fucking...
From him directly. In this screen recording, you can see the same screenshot that Cyrus featured in his video, but this time shown
There it
from
is,
Sherry.
yeah. Hi, yo, I miss you so much. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry for contacting them.
Perspective. This revealed that the apology Cyrus presented was actually staged. Sherry had sent it to see how he would react. However, it turned out the account she messaged wasn't Cyrus directly, but rather his friend Kat, whom Cyrus had mentioned in his video. This eventually led to Sherry and Cyrus talking via Discord DMs. In those messages, Cyrus
Dude, we've got gay ops. This is insane.
shared that he initially thought Sherry had been pressured by Jess to apologize and was hesitant to respond. Sherry assured him that she hadn't been coerced, and they continued chatting. During this conversation, Cyrus openly admitted to
Bro, he fell for the e-girl a second time.
been involved with Sherry, contradicting his public claim that there was no explicit communication or inappropriate messages. One screenshot showed Cyrus asking Sherry to comment under his video to confirm that everything he was saying was true, but he ended up deleting that message soon after sending it. By staying on good terms with him, Sherry was able to get him to speak more openly, which ultimately led to the call featured in Cyrus's response video. Despite that, his private messages still revealed lingering doubt. After that call, which was shown in his response, Cyrus realized Cherry had tricked him and discovered she was in a group chat with Jess. Cherry then confronted him, reminding him that he had always known she was 13. All of this unfolded just 3 days before Cyrus posted his response video. Given that timeline, one would expect him to refrain from using
Wait! Oh my god, wait, that's actually fucking crazy. Hold on. Okay, alright, dude. Okay, so I thought that he posted the video and then she's like, aha, I got you. This was gay ops. So Cyrus knew that she fucking lied and then used the screenshot anyway. Oh my god, that's actually fucking nuclear. So essentially what they did is they tried to get more information out of him and then they gave him like an inch. He took a mile and now... Obviously, they've already, at the time of release of the video, they've already hashed it out. That's fucking insane.
Cherry's staged apology and her supposed confession of lying as the centerpiece of his defense. Yet, that's exactly what he did, presenting her fake apology as genuine to make himself look innocent. An approach that did convince some people. So just so we're on the same page, Cherry never lied about the explicit messages or their relationship. The only falsehood was pretending to forgive Cyrus. This undermines Cyrus's main defense, since he was fully aware that the apology was...
So he willingly took something that he knew could be refuted. He's fucking crazy. Why would you even Why would you run that?
Fake for at least 3 days before releasing his video. While me, Clancy, proving these details without Cherry's direct confirmation is challenging, YouTuber Wifiskeleton, who actually made his own video covering the situation, managed to reach out to Cherry to verify this information further.
I did the most logical thing and got in contact with Cherry. Now, I recently reached out via Instagram, and I asked her to confirm some things Jess and Cyrus said. With that, I'll be reading you the chat now. Hey, I got your Instagram from Jess, and I just wanted to ask a few questions to just verify.
Okay. What's up? Did Jess ever tell you to lie about anything being fake in order to get on Cyrus's thing? Good side. Like, Cyrus told everyone everything was fake when in reality it was real, and you told him you lied to see what else he revealed. Yep. Did Jess ever tell you to lie about anything back in January 2023? No, the only thing she asked me to lie about was when we were trying to get more evidence of Cyrus.
Cyrus is good.
Were you in this group chat planning to get on Cyrus's good side? Yeah, like the one with Jess and Anya. Yeah, the one where you guys are planning to get on Cyrus's good side. Are those your DMs and Cyrus used your fake apology?
Cyrus. To clarify, there were no fabricated screenshots circling back in January. Jess only encouraged Cherry to lie about the matter much later, and only for the purpose of—
Again, this is extremely fucking stupid. If you're this girl, never fucking do this, because you're gonna literally, this is something that could have sabotaged her entire fucking case. If this thing was real, like 100%, and you do this anyway, you're a fucking moron.
gathering—
Like, you literally should never try to run ops on the guy who everyone is socially attacking on social media, because you're giving him an opportunity to say, like, you guys are running ops, you know?
fabricated. It raises questions about what else in the video might have been misleading. In his response, Cyrus insisted he never messaged a 12-year-old.
Yeah, like, he could have been smarter about this, turned it on him and said they, like, literally came in and, like, lied to me and they're, like, fucking with me. And he probably could have, like, if he was smart enough, he could have got out of this.
Which is technically true. However, he did send explicit messages to Cherry when she was 13, allegedly. He tried to downplay this by saying that there was only a 3-year age gap between them, suggesting that it made it more acceptable. But this too doesn't hold up. During the research for his own video, Stormy independently verified the age details based on the evidence obtained, showing that Cyrus's age gap claim was also inaccurate.
So I asked around and I eventually received her ID, and according to this ID, their relationship would be—
What the fuck? You got her driver's license? She just sent that out to people?
almost 4-year age gap.
Wait, she can't drive. What is her ID? A fucking school book report card or
With
something?
Cherry's birthday being on—
What the fuck?
July 2007.
Oh my god, she's born in Halo 3. I'm old.
And Cyrus's birthday being on July 2003. Now, to be honest, it's not exactly a 4-year age gap, but it is very close, as in 3 years.
It's like tantamount to a 4-year age gap, yeah.
11 months and a few days age gap close. Meaning on paper, the 3-year age gap claim—
That was the year Obama got elected.
would only work for 2 weeks. But with that aside, this would mean Cyrus did send explicit messages to a middle schooler when he was 17.
Within a day of Stormy's video being uploaded, Cyrus would directly respond to Stormy's YouTube video with his own after reaching out in Twitter DMs to try to—
Like, just, that's insane. That's fucking gross.
address the
dude. I'm
claims
sorry.
made. Cyrus's response video did have some parts that Stormy agreed with, but for the most part, Stormy didn't agree with much of it. First off, in Cyrus's video, he used a Discord screenshot of Cherry supposedly admitting she had lied about her age, trying to prove that she had been dishonest from the start.
This dated screenshot with the time and everything, which clearly comes from one little exposed Discord that they advertised about me, where you can clearly see Cherry or Bunny or whatever you want to call her casually admitting to lying about her age. The frustrating part is this YouTuber—
Oh, okay, this is what Dumpy called us about here.
Wanted to go back and forth on how, since it doesn't have her Discord username, oh, it can't be her. This was the first ever screenshot recorded proof of this girl's Discord account even existing. It's from January 25th, 2023, around 10:21 p.m. or some shit like that, Pacific time, and it was screenshotted by a guy named Stuya, or I Love Crack, who was literally against me at the time, peddling these
She deadass says she's 16.
allegations step by step. And I was even able to show the context that the screenshot was uncovered and sent to me in. And this dude just kept going, it doesn't have her Discord username. It doesn't have her Discord username. Oh, sorry, dude. Let me just fucking time travel real quick and tell Studio to lock the fuck in and screenshot every single detail of this girl's profile. This guy wanted to stretch the possibility that someone impersonated her.
Okay, we get the point, Cyrus.
Said, but the role coloring. I'm not in
context.
Okay, now I want to hear the context.
Just hours after Stormy's—
Oh, so right after Stormy posted this in 2024, then Cyrus came back. This is like last year. Okay. I didn't know Cyrus was still trying to fight this battle last year. I just kind of assumed this was like, he's been going off this for like 2 years.
Original video dropped, Cyrus reached out to clear up what he claimed were misunderstandings. During that conversation, he showed Stormy the screenshot.
Dude, the music is insane. Do you hear that crawling in the background?
To clear up what he claimed were misunderstandings. During that conversation, he showed Stormy the screenshot and insisted it came directly from Cherry, arguing it
This is the fucking song Tom used in his Alex Jones video. Through the fire and brimstone.
proves she lied about her age. Stormy, however, pointed out that without
I'm in competition with the devil!
Handled, there was no way to trust the screenshot at face value. It could easily have been faked by a fan of Cyrus or by someone with a motive against Cherry. But without the user's handle, there was no reason to accept it as fact. On top of that, it didn't make sense for Cherry to say that in the first place, considering her explicit messages with Cyrus had leaked over 15 hours before the supposed screenshot was ever taken, which would have made her look like a liar immediately. It just didn't add up.
This conversation was basically him showing me the screenshot and telling me that this was from Cherry and that she lied about her age. However, I went on to say that since I do not have the ad for this user, I cannot take this at face value. Later going on to say it could be easily faked by either someone that was a fan of his or
it could have been
someone who
Cyrus.
knew Cherry's name and was against her for some reason. I don't know. Cyrus saying, actually, I don't have the ad because I don't have a time machine is a non-argument. Due to the fact that I do not have her ad, I cannot take his statements as fact. Not only that, but it wouldn't make any sense for
It's like really convenient that like the thing you need just appeared. You have a tiny screenshot of it and nothing else to go by.
Cherry to say this, as her explicit messages from Cyrus leaked more than 15 hours before this supposed screenshot was even taken. This would basically make her look like a liar immediately straight off the bat. It just doesn't like align at all.
Even entertaining Cyrus's claim for argument's sake, Stormy thought it was still suspicious that there was no concrete evidence.
I love Nick's artistic knowledge of YouTube video background music. Dude, the Turkey Tom Alex Jones video. We're going to pause this for 2 seconds. Alex Jones. Where is this?
This video will contain content that may disturb some viewers, including up to harass others.
It's not some power trip, it's just who I am.
This is the most
look at Stephanopoulos, all these sacks of shit, sitting there telling us they're going to leave the country. Listen, you son of a bitch. You're scared this country's going to throw your carpet bag and ass out. I see you, you little bloodthirsty maggot. Whatever happens to me, I just pray to God you get brought real low. Real low for what you've done, you little son of a bitch. So you understand one thing. There's a real world out there. There's a real God,
a real devil.
And for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And I want all the little men to know something.
You were brought up as pieces of shit.
And you thought you could dominate everybody because you were so insecure. And you thought people that were better than you were bad because they were better than you, and they were building a stairway to heaven for you. And so now you've started fights with people that are going to break every bone in your body. So when you metaphysically have had your sternum broken and your ribs broken and your little neck strung up, you remember that you ran into real men and we kicked your ass. I'm done till tomorrow. I'm going to turn it over to Darren McBreen and Owen Schroyer. But make no mistake, this is real. This is the info war. They're never going to stop. They're going to put drugs in the food and water more intense when we barely can resist. I mean, it's just so evil. Everybody's going to be dying of cancer all around us just with potbelly pedophiles hopping around like it's a Super Mario Brothers, grab.
I can't with this editing, dude. Potbelly pedophiles jumping around like it's Super Mario Brothers going.
Cancer all around us just with potbelly pedophiles hopping around like it's a Super Mario Brothers, grabbing our children, giggling, bouncing onto the next with SWAT teams defending them as they just pick which kids they want. And this giant third world hordes just raping everyone.
Okay, I'm done. But this is the fucking this video, dude. It goes on this insane, hyper fucking insane intro, and then all of a sudden Tom's like, "Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about Alex Jones."
Alrighty, so where do we even begin?
Dude, you know that the video is done, and he's like, "What should we do for the intro?" And he just fucking sat there, fucking, I don't know, fucking monstered out at one night, being like, "This is what we need. This is the info war." Oh, God.
behind it. Later, he received a screen recording of the original message and discovered that Cherry hadn't actually
Why did Tom delete it? Because the video is bad. The intro is good. It's 3 minutes of content.
confessed to lying about her age. She had just copied and pasted someone's alleged experience with Cyrus. So the message wasn't even her own statement. In other words, ignoring the missing Discord handle for a moment, Cyrus had used an out-of-context snippet as a key piece of evidence.
Okay, finally, we're gonna get the context to it here. Cyrus Wifiskeleton tried to use the screenshot to prove that Cherry, alleged victim, publicly said she lied about her age. It turns out she was copy and pasting someone else's experience with him.
Domino Burner didn't matter because the only thing that had changed was that now he didn't have any proof.
The reality of situations like this is if someone's back is against the wall and they post a doctored or faked screenshot, I think at that point it operates the same way that like deleting evidence in a court of law or a legal case would go. I think that you're like morally allowed to assume the worst in that scenario if they're caught literally lying about the context of something this insane.
Cherry lied about her age. To Stormy, this absolutely did matter because it was the backbone of Cyrus's argument for his innocence. Stormy claimed that even if Cherry did lie about her age, there should be evidence showing that she said she was 15 multiple times in 2022, which there is. Stormy actually sent these screenshots to Cyrus, but he then brushed it off, saying he didn't really use Twitter at the time. Of course, Stormy couldn't quite verify that, so he didn't take it at face value, which I gotta say, Stormy has been consistent with not taking things at face value. Still, if Cyrus was talking to Cherry frequently back then, it seems strange he wouldn't have been aware of her posts elsewhere.
Hopefully, there would be like screenshots where she repeatedly said multiple times in 2022 that she was 15. Oh wait, there are. I sent these screenshots to Cyrus, and he just said that he didn't really have Twitter at the time.
That's another part of this. If she was 15 in 2022, this had like just happened then. You know, this is like within 3 years. This isn't like, oh, this is a long time ago. This is like recent.
Like, I don't know. Be aware of their like social media. It's like kind of weird, I don't know.
Cyrus also claimed that some anonymous woman that he knew used old middle school photos and stories about him, such as the baby Bink photo, to spread false rumors about him. I want to note too that Stormy didn't approve of any of the gay ops / setups that did occur. In the end, Stormy's response video
I like how it is literally referred to as gay ops. Like he knows exactly what that term means.
demonstrated that Cyrus's so-called evidence was most likely out of context snippets designed to make him look innocent.
God, and there's this girl that I used to talk to that's a little bit older than me as well, who also piggybacked onto the allegations and called me a pedophile and said that I groomed her. Like, girl, you're older than me for one, and for two, my entire introduction to people being sexual online and sending you photos was through this girl that was older than me. Do you know how much a kick in the fucking face that is, man? It's
oh, dude. Wow, you're a statistic.
that you could fucking take pictures of your ass and send them to niggas online. Now, please delete the photos of me that you have from when I was in middle school. That shit is freaky as fuck.
Now, I want to make it clear, I don't really support or encourage what those girls did, frankly. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to mention that no matter what I say, there will be people that still support them with the,
Well, guess what? I don't think there's many left.
with his song on TikTok blowing up right now, which I'll admit, kind of a banger, I know.
Stormy never wanted to label Cyrus as a predator just for views. He simply found that Cherry's account made the most logical sense when lined up with the available proof at the time. Stormy actually says that he initially wanted to see Cyrus cleared and come back stronger. The first draft of Stormy's video actually leaned in Cyrus's favor. As we know it, this would be the end of Cyrus' allegations. At this point, fans would choose what they wanted to believe, either being on his side or not.
Yeah. And I, to be honest, I don't think he really put out a lot of content after this either. I don't remember Cyrus having like a larger internet presence here either.
Comment under Cyrus.
UDR stands for Ultimate Death Review, yes.
Cyrus's video says, Cyrus, I believe you. I'm really sorry you had to go through all this bullshit. You don't deserve this at all. No one
Imagine being immortalized
should have to deal with
in a video like this.
False accusations, especially when it can ruin their life. People like that are the reason why actual victims
Dude, I got the Red Bulls, bro. Wait. Oh.
are afraid to speak out about what happened to them. It's so effed up. I hate liars. You've got my support through the—
All right, we got it. Wait, who was that? Poncho. I am not defending Cyrus or what he did. Remember Poncho? Poncho, wasn't he the one who came out and was like, "Hey, dude, I got totally fucked over and made a bunch of videos for money, and it was just a bad time." I felt bad. Where did that guy end up either?
names Fuck Psy and Star 67, then ultimately Wifiskeleton in 2022, his recordings became a raw emotional outlet. The transition marked a turning point. No longer simply making YouTube videos, he began pouring his own emotional wounds into lo-fi and experimental tracks. He formed the collective Goth Angels alongside artists like Keep Secrets and Witchbox, a creative alliance steeped in digital age, melancholy, and DIY ethos.
Yeah, so he started doing it. He had a whole fucking music career come out. Did he name one of these whore after one of the girls?
Generation Alien.
Because the name of the girl was whore, right? That's kind of funny.
And haunted by past trauma. Led by the chilling single, Nope, You're Too Late, I Already Died. The album's emotional.
Dude, I'm sorry. That's insane. That's insane. Because I remember people like, what album is this from? It's called Nope, You're Too Late, I Already Died. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm just trying to figure out what the name of the song is.
Gravity was amplified when the song erupted on TikTok in
dude, you know what song it is? You're not going to believe it. Do you know what song this
early
is?
2025. The track climbed its way onto the...
Dude, I can't believe it. I can't believe he fucking died. And the like a video of him as Peter Griffin goes viral, and people are asking the name of the song, and it's called No, You're Too Late, I Already Died.
The Billboard Hot 100, peaking at 91, and became a posthumous anthem for anxious youth. In the months following, Wifiskeleton's output revealed a disturbing obliqueness. I think it's funny to note that he leaned into MLP aesthetics, which is funny given his previous disdain for that community.
This dude's pushing 30.
What is MLP? Like Martin Luther?
He has a My Little Pony girl collection.
Oh, My Little Pony. Okay, dude, never mind.
His previous disdain for that community.
This dude's pushing 30, has a My Little Pony girl collection, and this motherfucker just said meme-tastic. Time for a little game show. All right, roll the Jeopardy music. Do you guys think that this guy is...
Yeah, dude, it's Martin Luther Pony, dude. It's Martin Luther Pony. That's the only thing I can possibly think of.
Going to get bitches tonight? A, no. B, fuck no.
I've been getting back into biking recently. I was out of it for a while because I was on my bike and I got hit by this truck. Shit was fucking crazy. Oh, it wasn't bad at all. I mean, really, my bike took most of the damage, honestly. I'm Wifiskeleton, making music with cats and ponies, and I'm from Atlanta. I picked up alternative rock music around like 2019.
It's crazy that not only was this guy able to become super successful on YouTube, blow up different YouTubers, survive his fucking cancellation for 2 consecutive years, he was also able to start a completely fucking separate music career and navigate that extremely well and go viral there and end up on Billboard. Like, this guy was probably one of the most analytically intelligent people that have come through YouTube. And he did this he did this all before the age I even started commentary. It is actually so difficult to talk about Cyrus without mentioning how fucking intelligent he was analytically.
I was 16 years old with a couple of my homies, and then I dropped out of that sphere for a good while, came back.
Like, adults wanted to go to this fucking child to get algorithm tips.
To it in like 2023.
Not that intelligent? No, literally that intelligent.
Early on,
dude, he actually is a tragedy. He fumbled so much.
Probably had like maybe like 1,000 or so fans. I had dropped inside of the Discord that I was leaving some stuff behind inside of my old house. One of the fans got in contact with me and drove out 6 hours to go to my old house and get my old guitar. And that was fucking crazy. Really wake up, lounge around, make music.
Doesn't sound like he was good with numbers. He wasn't good with ages. He was good with numbers.
Get on Discord. That's about it.
He was good with numbers, meaning the check cleared and the digits were getting bigger.
Much. Sometimes go on bike rides.
On 2008, a track from his final album, Pony, released on April 18th, 2025, just 17 days before his death, he sings, "You claim that I do these things I didn't. How would you like it if it happened to you?" The words hint at deep frustration over allegations that shadowed his public life. But it's also on the same album that his vulnerability shows. In the song Famous, he confronts the hollowness of success with anguished confusion, singing, quote, "If I get famous, I'll still want to die."
Dude, I can't... Oh god, it's like every fucking time that there's a fucking death in the music scene, they're like, dude, I don't know where this came from. I had no idea this was even gonna happen. And the chorus, like, if I get famous, I'll still want to die. Man, I fucking hate my life. It won't get better. I tried my best, but I still feel like I'm 9. Therapist makes me feel stupid. I can't do nothing right. I guess that's it. That's the fucking chorus. Like, dude, I couldn't believe it. Where did this come from?
Man, I hate my effing life. It won't get better, and I tried my best, but still feel like
How did this happen?
Therapist makes me feel stupid, and I can't do nothing right. I guess that's it. It seems that Wi-Fi's tapping into legacy wounds right here, mental health struggles that predate any spotlight. The lyric maybe encapsulates a haunting paradox, the idea that visibility would cure him, yet he remained undone despite or because of it, but that's just speculation. The title track, Suburban Daredevil, also chillingly reads, I know I'm lucky if I'll ever make it to 22. The release of Pony on April 18, 2025 seemed to mark a final reckoning with grief, self-hatred, and resentment. The album's hyperpop and Sigilcore textures carried the weight of authenticity, unfiltered, broken down, almost too raw for a world that thrives on performative resilience.
I think his video is really good. I'm gonna leave the rest of the music stuff. I think. Oh wait, is this it?
Bought to him.
Because he's saying that he was hiding the drugs in the toaster and he was smacking them up.
Never mind. We got through it. Okay. This is. He was hiding the drugs in the toaster, bro. Ding!
Caffels appreciated this.
Thank you for the dono.
He wants to do Xans. All of a sudden, he wants to do a drink. All of a sudden.
All of a sudden? Here, let me
give
the phone to Bumpkin. Bumpkin can explain. Yo, Scott, let me talk to you because you be thinking you know shit. Yo, I got a question.
So these are like the same people who are on it after, right?
Bro. So, when a nigga buys Xans and he really wants to do them because he wanted to do Xans, if you actually knew that nigga, you would know he's been talking about it for a while now, doing Xans. What would you do if that nigga bought the Xans and...
Dumpy, was this Bumpkin guy in the community? I remember a guy named Bumpkin, but I don't know if he's the same dude.
They showed up. What would you do with them?
I would throw them away, bro.
Right. So, wait, no, pause. So, if he buys more, what would you do with them?
You would throw them away. Yeah, I gotcha.
He wasn't VC, bro. I can get Risky and Ludacris in here. Yes.
Yeah, this guy was in the community. Yeah, I remember this.
We were on call with him. Scale asked Ice Mob to pass him the bag, and Ice Mob passed him the bag.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad y'all was on call with him, but Ice Mob also was doing drugs. So, like, why would he not pass the drugs that this nigga bought to him?
Because he's saying that he was hiding the drugs in the toaster and he was smacking them on.
Are they debating on whether he, like, fucking gave him the drugs that killed him? Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, niggas were hiding the drugs. That's my point.
How is he hiding them and smacking them at the same time?
What are you fucking talking
Dude, they're having a death debate right now. They're literally debating who's responsible.
What about? If you niggas
Bro, this is gonna be insane to edit. That's why he's so defensive in the first video. This makes a lot of sense.
Because of what? Because of what? Drugs? Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
because he was on, yeah. If he didn't go to Miami,
he would slur his words
happen.
on call, too. That don't even make no fucking sense. What?
If he didn't go to Miami, none of this shit would ever happen. How is it that he goes to Miami?
Don't know if that's
true
because that nigga was looking for Xans everywhere. That's retarded. He just found him in Miami. That's so hindsight. That's so dumb. What are you fucking talking about? That nigga would have found Xans in Missouri eventually, but he was looking for Xans for the whole fucking year.
Okay. The only issue I have with this video is it's 52 minutes and it really could probably like 40 or whatever. There's so much of this that's just like raw calls. You should probably cut those a bit more, I think, is probably the best way to go about it. But otherwise, I like the editing. I like
I recommend
the narration.
Nicholas
I think your script is pretty tight.
Video.
It's just the clips are a bit too long.
He did Xans, he did lean, he OD. Don't do a whole bunch of fucking drugs. That shit's for retards. You want to get lit, get lit.
So brought up Pyro Cynical. I'll play the clip right here.
Man, Pyro Cynical tried to groom me because he's a pedophile.
Oh my god, dude. Wait, Cyrus accused...
What?
What?
No, I'm not trolling, bro.
I forgot about... Did he do this?
I'm not trolling. All that shit about Pyro is actually true. It be feeling like the niggas that's actually...
Oh, it's... dude.
They just get to slip under the radar. And then they just expose niggas like me that didn't do shit.
Dude, I mean, do you really feel bad for a guy like this? Even if he ended up... Like, I don't know, bro. If he's gonna do this shit to other people,
because I don't like getting involved in drama. I don't like getting involved in shit.
That makes sense.
So I've never talked about it publicly.
Bro,
but
are any of them chill?
He was trying to get me on that Discord furry shit with him. He wanted me to be a furry with him.
Bro, why didn't you?
And everybody.
And I like how everybody's like, "Wait, what? No way, dude! Really? What? Did you do it?"
This clip, this could just be him trying to push blame onto somebody else, but it definitely seems interesting that this is the day before he died.
Oh my god. Okay, that's why I didn't hear about it. This was fucking literally 2 months ago. He was doing this 2 months ago.
It could be that he wanted to really get this off his chest before he thought about killing himself, but that is just speculation, and it really is all in the air if the overdose was accidental or if it was intentional. But if his music and lyrics are anything to go by, then it could be leaning on intentional. Fans and peers did flood social media platforms grieving.
This dude passed away on literally the same day that I was thinking about how his most popular song is literally a cry for help. Just
Dude, I actually was just sitting here and I had no idea that if you're seeing this, it's too late, I'm already dead, actually has a deeper meaning. It actually does talk about his internal struggles to succeed. I'm done. I hate this.
And I was thinking about how his most
I hate all these people, dude.
Popular song is literally a cry for help. Just makes me think, man, mental health is no joke.
I can't. This is so fucking stupid.
Like, that shit can happen to anybody. I really wish mental health was just as easy as saying, hey man, I hope you're okay. You'll get over it. You'll be alright. But unfortunately, it isn't just that. There's so much more to mental health.
Dude, honestly, if this was a fucking kid, I'd believe it. But he's got like a fucking beard.
Than what it looks like on the outside. It doesn't matter.
This guy's a total hero right now. He just saved Lego City.
If somebody's on top of the world, or if they have a lot
This is like he has a Brad taste in music.
Of followers, or they're an upcoming artist, they can still struggle with all of these mental health issues. Rest in peace to Wifiskeleton, man. I really hope everybody watching this video stays up mentally.
Don't Google his name.
One user wrote, Cyrus was mentally troubled and drug addicted while trying to defend himself. Hearing the Discord call with him and his accusers was so unproductive and mishandled that I don't know which side was more annoying to listen to. Having seen both sides of this argument, my main takeaway is that parents need to stop letting the internet raise their children.
The parents raising their need to raise their own kids is actually pretty fucking legit.
Behind a legacy that is frankly just questionable.
Yeah. I guess that's the takeaway. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's pretty fucking crazy if the people were running gay ops on him. I didn't know about that part. That is insane. But I do think from the stuff that we have seen, it's pretty fucking likely he was messaging that girl. So, I mean, I think it's hard to look at it any other way, I guess. At least the way that this video places it. And he's dead, so that's the takeaway. He's dead, so we can't really ask him about it. If he could, he'd probably be drugged out of his mind and not able to tell us, so. I think we should ban social media if you're under 16. That's probably pretty based, yeah. He is dead. Yeah, that is something he is in fact dead. I think this video is really good. Does this guy have anything else? Oh, it's like a commentary YouTuber. Saberspark was... I feel like I saw this video and I didn't click it when I was looking up the Saberspark stuff. I hate Pokemon, the most hated man in politics. Downfall of low-tier god. So this guy's been at this for quite a while. Swimming review. Anthony Fantano, Pimp a Butterfly review, but it's only the breath.
Bam.
This is pretty good. This is a pretty good channel. Hopefully this guy doesn't do anything crazy. Guns.lol/Clancy. What the fuck is that? Not true. I don't know. Watch out, Nick. Don't dox him. Yeah, dude, I just pulled up his YouTube channel. What does this even mean? Footsketball jerseys? What is that? Yeah, I mean, he popped off. Good for him. What are the comments like on this video? I guess you could say the album was breathtaking. Sounds like badly missed Death Grips instrumental mixed. Sorry, lyrics. Bam, I ha. Feeling a not good. Someone tell this dude to catch a breath. I can't believe this was only 39 seconds. It felt like a whole last minute. Oh wait, it's glitched out. This is not. Oh my god, wait. These are the captions for the video on fucking Fantano. It's glitched out and it's on Cyrus. I think they were mocking his death. Oh my god. Wait, dude, that's insane. That's so fucking crazy. I thought they were just mocking Cyrus die the entire time. And it literally... I thought they were talking about his music. Okay, hold on. Let me just refresh. Okay, YouTube just fucked up, dude. Alright, here. That's so fucking insane. Has anybody ever seen that happen? The AI is mocking him. Yeah, that's crazy. Every time he switched the names, I would somehow find him without knowing who he was. I think it's so eerie that the one song that blew up was "No, You're Too Late, I'm Already Dead." It's so sickly ironic. Oh god, that's crazy. Wifiskeleton was Cyrus. How did I never know that? I used to watch him and Scrubby all the time. Oh, Scrubs was Scrubby's second channel. I used to be in a group chat that Cyrus made with a bunch of people all the way back in 2019. It's insane knowing that he became an artist while I thought he abandoned the internet like Scrubby. Shit is crazy. I used to watch him religiously when he was Cyrus. I was shocked when I heard Wi-Fi was him. Wi-Fi was Cyrus. Screenshots from April were posted of him talking to a fan, convincing him not to commit suicide. Skell told him that even if things didn't get better in the life situations, change as time progresses and whatever, that it was causing him those thoughts in real life would give him a whole new set of faces and situations at some point. He continued to tell him that he'd be selling himself short and he could do a lot with his life. Oh. Might have just stumbled onto the best Prodigy YouTube video essay in history. Jesus was a stressful watch. Well, there's almost never solid proof to prove your innocence in a situation like this. Cyrus was a drug addict, incredibly mentally ill, terminally online. Even before the allegations came out, pictures of him with severely scarred forearms were taken by his mother when he was around 15 to 17. I don't think he had the best chance of coming up with a solid defense. I mean, the stuff about Cyrus's family is fucking insane. I just don't know how much of it's public. Bro, wholly underrated, super high quality, well organized documentary. I don't know about this guy. What was hearing about stuff about it? Crazy how a guy with less than 6,000 subscribers covered this far better than most channels with millions of subscribers. I mean, this video is really well made. Yeah. I don't think he was innocent, like really, but it's like really bad odds. It's just simply hard to prove that he was actually right, especially now. I was wondering what happened to him. Dang, this is so sad. I used to watch him. Internet was a mistake. Bro, this kid died. This whole situation is just tragic. I used to watch it. Okay. Yeah, so most of these people are just like, hey, this whole thing sucks. Like, I don't really know one way or another, but it sucks. I don't know if we'll ever know the full details of what happened that night. I personally don't think Skell was trying to kill himself. His friends were there, talked about how he seemed to be finally a little bit happy. I mean, that's what people do before they die, though. So I don't know. You can't really judge off of somebody pretending that they're feeling better, or I guess appearing to be feeling better. That's kind of when they do it. I didn't know Wifiskeleton was... I mean, a bunch of 22-year-old people who fucking have access to, like, drugs and shit are arguing over what was the reason he died. Do you edit for Tom? This is really good. That is funny, because I immediately, like, recognize the Turkey Tom type editing, right? Like, you can clearly see that, like, that's probably something that was an inspiration for this video. I didn't know that Cyrus Wifiskeleton. I knew by star 6 when people commented. Folks are saying he was 17 when she was 13, but he was 16, possibly 15 when he first started talking to her, and it was all online. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but you have to stop doing this as you progressively age, right? Like, you have to realize, oh, this is insane. And realistically, this is a prepubescent girl. Like a prepubescent middle schooler. So I think that, like, that is also something that plays a factor in this for sure, especially if you're knowingly engaging with her. But I'm not seeing a lot of people who are trying to defend him just because he's dead, which is kind of surprising. It's crazy. Basically, none of the people that say RIP actually listen to his songs. He overdosed the exact same... Oh, this guy overdosed the same day he did, and yet he's alive and he's not. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I would trade for him any day, even if I didn't know him until someone else pointed it out. What the fuck, bro? It's crazy how the internet works. If the artist is singing about committing suicide and being suicidal, he's a weird emo freak, but if he actually makes it true and commits suicide, yeah. It's interesting because entirely different communities are like gathering together to engage with this topic. Like the fucking emo music scene is interacting with commentary YouTubers to discuss this fucking guy and find out shit they didn't even know about him. Rest in peace, Creep. Can we get more subs? Yo, this is insane because I watch Cyrus all the time. Yeah. He died on my birthday. I didn't even know it. Watched the whole video from what I gathered. It was definitely like Skell is mostly fine. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, bro, you can't word it like that. I don't even want to read that out loud. Even if they were dating after he turned 18. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Alright, that's a fucking nuclear level comment. Okay, bro. Jesus Christ, that's like the first one.
Is Dark Vibe AU a virgin? No, I am not.
This is
Why would
Pete.
so many
He would
people be
integrate underage
googling
fans
that?
from his Discord servers into private calls and other servers.
Jesus. But oh, it's the Diddy memes. Dude just came out and said that. Yeah, like there are some times you should probably just bite your tongue and never speak about anything under any capacity ever. I feel like an alternate reality where Boogie had a CPS call to take Desi away. Oh god. Is there anything on Reddit about Wifiskeleton before I get out of here? Cyrus death. Let's see. Former YouTuber Cyrus overdoses and dies. This is the actual announcement. Jesus Christ. This guy died in a notes apology app. I'm just kidding. Oh god, they put his Wikitubia in for his death. That's crazy. Just a heads up, some of these comments have been removed completely by Reddit's automod. We can't resolve this. Sometimes people get banned from the website for what they say is particularly bad. All burner accounts used for ban evasion are detected and terminated. He groomed someone and ran away, probably turned to drug use, feeling guilty, and saying eventually things catch up with you. Don't forget about the recorded evidence of his former friends that they published. Not for the faint of heart. It's really cringe because it was all proven to be false. So curious, if you had a younger sister and Cyrus did the stuff that he did to that 12-year-old, would you be smoking some Fent cart? Would you be smoking the same Fent cart? Jesus. I was initially sorry until I came across the allegations. Jesus. I remember seeing the screenshot of this dude's messages with his victim. Completely got what he did. Oh my god. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, this guy. I saw a post when I was trying to fall asleep. I was so confused. Yeah, his whole situation's wild. There's a groomer who's into age play, who likes to role play as a little. Okay, that's a sentence. Wow. Oh boy. Holy fuck, dude. Is this one guy? Okay, no, there are people fighting here. Let me see. What happened? The other guy's scrubby. What is this? Shitty person, really fucking shitty. Scrubby's dope. He's a P-word and covered, and his cover of Worlds. Fucking sucks. Oh, he's a pedophile and his song is terrible. Jesus Christ. That's hardcore. Rest in peace. I know he's looking up at us right now. Innocent people don't go down, they go up. Jesus Christ. LMAO owned. Like this heartless troll, too mad. There goes the disgrace. Remember, no sympathy for the monsters. Jesus Christ. I covered this because I was interested. If I had known about all the information, I probably wouldn't have covered it. I skipped Too Mad because I fucking hate Too Mad. And it got me annoyed that everyone was like, oh, dude, Too Mad's like a good guy. He's like totally fucking misunderstood. And I'm just like, that guy's a fucking loser. The funniest thing Too Mad ever did was die playing Overwatch. Oh, man. All right. I'm fucking out of here. Gotta bounce. I'm bouncing too. Thank you, Octopus. He was literally driving in Oregon. You were too mad to cover him? No, that's funny. I see what you did there. No, I just didn't care. Oh no, he died. I don't know. I gotta be honest, I treat most YouTubers like they despawn when I turn off the screen, so I don't really think of it.